Hello guys, welcome back to a journey to a slightly more minimal life. This is episode 3, and if you haven't seen the other 2, I highly recommend checking them out. The first 2 tackled things like my wardrobe, my clothes, my bags, my shoes, etc. Anything like that kind of neck of the woods. Today we're going to be tackling my bathrooms and my beauty cupboard, and as you can probably already tell from this video, I am an influencer, so there's a lot of beauty products that come in and out of my front door. Lots of it gets stashed away to be used by me at a later date or to be tried. Some of it gets gifted to friends and family when they come over and ask for specific products, etc. But it seems to be overflowing, and there seems to be a lot just kind of shoved in cupboards at the moment, so I thought I would go through everything and try and kind of curate some kind of system that works a little bit better than it is right now. Like, it's all in boxes and it's kind of organised, but I feel like it could be better organised, and the bathrooms are just pure chaos. Between James and I, there's hundreds of products. We've got things that are probably out of date by now, things that have maybe got like a tiny little bit of product left but they've been shoved to the back of the cupboard so they need to be used up, etc. So we're going to go through, we're going to clear out the cupboards, organise things, try and make it a little bit more sense. I'm going to put a box together to give to friends and family as well for products that I maybe can't use in time, because ultimately I get a lot of products through the door and I can't always use every single shampoo and conditioner that comes in, or every single cleanser or lipstick, etc. So I want to make sure that I'm clearing out and only keeping what I know I will use kind of in the near future. And then anything else I'm going to give to new homes, because I would hate for things to go off before they get used by someone. And I also want to make sure that people are experiencing and trying new products in my life. So some of this will probably be going, to be honest, in like little mini gift bags for my friends for Christmas that I know that they'll love. I best get started with this cupboard. So I have a few boxes in a cupboard in my dressing room. So the dressing room is this room I'm in right now. These wardrobes are clothing. Opposite there's a built-in wardrobe, which is kind of a bit of a, it's got some shoe shelves in there, some coats are kept in there, and the rest is kind of just a free-for-all of other random crap. So that's what we're going to be going through today and sorting out. And then obviously the 2 bathrooms, you know, if I'm honest, the bathrooms are very easy to do. There's just 2 under-sink cupboards that are very small, that are full of products that we need to go through. So I guess let's get started quicker, and then it will be finished quicker. So it's 2 o'clock at the moment, 2:30 at the moment, and I want to be finished with this by 4:30. That's my aim. It's just going to be a lot of organisation, but I think we'll get there. Okay, first things first, let's start by pulling out all of the random products. I'm going to use a box that I've got here and just put everything that's kind of rogue into here, and we can organise that as well, because this is just not, like, there's candlesticks. When I say I've been shoving things in corners, I genuinely have just been shoving things in corners. So that's kind of, this is getting really heavy. That's everything that's just hovering. And then I guess let's go box by box. So I'll do this one first. This is the skincare box. So I think off the top of my head it's like skincare, hair care. One of these is makeup, one of them is something else. Then there's one that's kind of just like lint rollers, debobblers, steamers, etc. And then the other one is like overflow of everything else. I'm pretty sure one of them might be fake tan, I don't really know. But I thought I would just go through and we can see what's in the boxes, what I'm keeping, what I don't want, anything that I've tried and liked and maybe can recommend, then we'll go for that too. But let's get started. So first things first, these need to come out of here. This is supplements from April. They need to go in the supplement box and be put into the little pot. I actually didn't know I had those left over. There's so many products in here. Some of this has probably gone off as well, to be honest. Some of these are pretty old. I don't know how you actually know how old something is. Like, I don't know how you gauge the age of things, if that makes sense. So I don't know if these are like brand new, or if they've been in here a really long time, or if they've been in here 5 minutes. I don't know. That one, now it's shook up, looks okay. It's called the Body Sauce from Fenty. I might give that a go, actually, we'll see. A highlighter here, I think. Glowy Super Gel Sun Glow from Sai. Some of this I just don't think I'll ever get around to using, like toners. I don't really use a toner. So things like this I might just put as a cute little gift bundle for a friend. Even L'Homme is an absolute essential for me. I'm currently using up a day cream from Estee Lauder, but then I'm going to move on to this. This is the Radiance Repair Retinol Serum. It's so good. Some of these I really do think have been in here for quite a while. There's like some resurfacing enzyme energy masks from Youth and the People. Got some Ren products. There's just so much in here and it makes me really sad because I wish I could use all of it, but I just don't think I'm gonna have time, so I'd much rather donate to friends who I know will get the time to use these things. Ooh, collagen booster spheres, gonna be giving these a try. There's quite a few of this kind of thing, which is like skin perfecting finishing makeup, wash off tans. Things like this I know some of my friends will really love and I won't get around to using. Then we've got like the vitamin face base. This actually should be in the makeup box, but I really love this. I'm currently using up my other one and then this is coming out. So I have got backups of products, but then I also just have loads of products where obviously I get gifted quite a lot. These two balms are so good. I'm also holding a cleansing milk, like oil cleanser, but this is the Ren Evernight Overnight Recovery, and then we've got the Glossier After Balm. These are both really, really good recovery balms. Like I said, lots of products. Classic, there's an empty Moroccan oil. Love that for me. Okay, we'll pop this back. Now it's just got the products that I'm gonna love and keep. And move on to hair. This has got so much in it. There's so many random products, but like, I've got this, which is one of the, you know, the like heat curl thingies. I can't seem to get it to work for my hair, but I really want to try. So this has just been kind of living in the cupboard because I'm hoping at some point soon I'll be able to use it. I'm forever finding these hair clips all over my house. They're literally everywhere. I'm going to sort this out by like product and then shampoos and conditioners, and then I can work out what's where and what I've got. This is hidden in there, but I've had this for so long I feel like this has probably gone off by now, so I'm going to get rid of that because I just don't think it's going to be a product that I can use. Likewise with this that I found, it's like the Tan Luxe cream instant tan facially stuff. These have both been in here for so long, I really don't think they're going to be good to use, so I'm going to be getting rid of them. The Davines products are so good. This is the shampoo and conditioner, and they're honestly amazing. Purple conditioner, always an essential. I've got my matte pomade, I don't know how you say this. This Way one is so good for slicking your hair back. I really, really love it, so that's going to be obviously staying. And then I need to bring in like random products that have kind of ended up all over the place, like gels and whatever, because I try and keep things like, actually no, I'm going to keep that out because we're going to try and keep products I use out for like until they're used up, and then this can be the overflow. Otherwise I know I will forget and I'll end up with another product instead of that, and then there'll be like 4 on the go at once. This is empty. This is the Olaplex Bond Intense Moisture Mask, but it's empty. I don't know why it's still in here. This is what I mean. I just hide things. This I flippin' love, so much so that I end up having 3 backups and 1 that's currently on the go. This is the Redken Acidic Perfecting Concentrate. It's the leave-in conditioner and it's so good. So very impressed that I've got 3 backups, although 1 feels a bit half full, so maybe I'd like half used it. I don't know, but I have 1 on the go already. This box has such random stuff in. We've got an empty Jo Malone box, that can obviously go. A hair thing that should be in the other one. We've got some bath salts that can go in the bathroom. A fake tan. And a gin. I'm not entirely sure what I thought this box was going to be. I'm going to have to move slightly because the window is there and it's just, the lighting's terrible. But I think the one box I don't really know what to do with because random stuff came out. So I'm just going to add it to the random stuff that came out pile. And then this is a box that's full of, can you see me properly? I don't think you can. Okay, so this is full of makeup. So I think the best way to tackle this is to go like this. Is that the best way? Probably not. Okay, now I can kind of go through it and see everything, and I probably do, to be honest, need to get a bin bag because there's a lot of stuff that I keep finding that's like done. But I'm going to go ahead and have one side of me that is the get rid and one side that is the keep, and then we can just bin over there. But some of these I just don't know. There's like lip plumping glosses that I don't know if I've ever used. Have you been used? Are you still good? Yes, you're still good. Touche Eclat Blur Primer. There's a few foundations and stuff, so I'm going to leave them out, apart from this Bare Minerals one. This is the one I use at the moment. It's the 24-hour one. I use 18 Pecan, but that's an overflow of the one I use all the time, so that's staying. And also this one. This is the shade Unsure. I don't know, it's rubbed off the bottom, but this is the one for when I'm not tanned. So I keep those for 100% because I know that they're really good. Okay, we're keeping foundations out to one side. That's a backup of my favourite double wear, so that's staying. This one I think has actually run out, to be honest with you. This one I've had for a while. So this is the Revolution Beauty 5D Lash Pow Mascara, and I'll be honest, I just didn't really love it. I got it a while ago and I thought it was crap, so I'm just going to bin it because it wasn't very good. Might try and keep lip products in this one actually, and then I can go through and I can just work out what stays with the lip products, because there's so many and I don't ever really use them enough, so I want to make sure that they're easy to access, and then I can go through and see the shades that I definitely want to keep, and like make sure they're easy to get to in the bedroom, like when I'm doing my face, because then I know I'll definitely get use out of them all. This, by the way, is fab. This is a lip butter. This is the Nuxe Honey Lip Balm. It's so good. I've got so much left because you barely need anything, but it's so nice. I've currently got a highlight on the go, but that is definitely my next one. It's the Peach Glow by Bobbi Brown. So nice. There's so many brow products, which is actually really annoying because I need brow products when I go to the gym. So I might have to keep some of these out as like my gym pre-brow. Like that one, actually, I think I'm going to pop in my makeup bag right now. But like liners that can go in my makeup bag right now. Ooh, that's so nice. So this is the Mina No Rules stick in the shade 503. It's like a creamy blush. I think this one's a bronzer as well, the Refi bronzer. Yes. And I also have the Refi blush. Okay, so I've kept out foundations. So the ones that I know that I love and that I use, I've put in here, and I've got 5 backups. Some of those I did by myself, but there's 5 backups in here. So I'm thinking, do I realistically need all of these? Like, this is a lot of foundations and stuff. That one's a concealer, so I'm going to keep that. But do I really need all of these foundations that have never been used? Probably not. So it's probably worth me just donating them to friends who they match, because I'm not going to be able to use 10 foundations in the next like 12 months. So hello friends, hope you enjoy. Nail varnishes. Oh, I haven't decided where these are going to go yet, but I'm thinking they'll just go like all together. Maybe I put those in the spare box actually for now, because I don't really know what to do with them. That's why they were in with the makeup, because I don't know where to put them. But they don't need their own whole tub. Or maybe they do need a tub actually, because they're kind of everywhere. I've got loads from OPI and stuff, so maybe I'll just put them in this tub, and then this lipstick stash we can just have a quick look through. We now have the nail varnish one. This is a great lip balm if you are ever on the hunt. This is the Perfect Nude from Lano Lips. It's like a tinted SPF lip balm, but it's really beautiful on. I love this, hence having 2. I've got so many lip products. Some of them I know that I definitely have like used up and stuff, so they're going to be going, but some of them are still going strong. This Jo Malone box that has no use for right now. I'm going to use it to put these lipsticks in, just to put in the bedroom for now until I can find a home for them with my makeup vanity, because I think it would be nice to be able to actually use my lipsticks up and not have them hidden away. Like, this is kind of overflow products that are like mascaras and whatever that I don't need right now, but I feel like lipsticks you chop and change a lot more so than mascaras, so I want them to be easy to get to, and then I can put all of this excess makeup back in the cupboard, and then my little pile that needs to go in the bin is off to the bin. We've hit the random box, and by random I literally mean random. We have Uno cards, we have an old gratitude journal that's got loads of like random stuff shoved in it, we've got like muscle recovery balm, perfume, which I've actually decided perfume and nail varnish are going together in there. There's face tanning serum. I don't even know how long that's been in there. There's like a dozen backup body washes, which I think actually should go in the spare bathroom, because these are the kind of thing that should be in the bathroom. So I'm going to take those. And then we also have some vitamins, an iced coffee, an eye mask. Like, I don't really understand. I'm going to quickly take these to the bedroom though, because this is like my essential oil and stuff. I don't really know what to do with this box. It's just full of random stuff that has no home. Like, the sleep mask can obviously go in my bedroom because it's a sleep mask. But then, like, what do I do with the other stuff? Part of me wants to just put it all back in, because that's why it's ended up there, because I didn't know where to put it and I've just shoved it in a box. But actually it needs to be sorted out. So I'm thinking, let me just go sort all these bits out and put them in a better home. And then I can come back. That can actually go in skincare. But this all needs to go in different homes. This is the one that's full of steamers and stuff. We've got like the bag that the steamers should be in. There's like random shoe things, like this is just a bit of a rogue box as well, but this one makes a bit more sense because it's all the like random bits. So for example, there's like the Wonder Balm for my docs, there's leather conditioner, like it's kind of the wardrobe maintenance box, I guess you could say. So we've got like the debobblers, which there's 2 of, because obviously James as well. Yeah, it's just the steamer and stuff, so all of this can go back in here, because that's just kind of as it is, like that doesn't need to be adjusted. And then we've gained an empty box. which won't be staying empty because I'm pretty sure up the top is something that will end up going in, but up the top is going to make you die laughing. So the very top of this wardrobe is our Pops collection. I collect Disney ones, James collects Harry Potter. They live in here because we have nowhere else to put them at this current moment, and eventually we're planning to have them like all on display somewhere, but for right now they don't have a home, so they sit up here. But I know that behind here is a bit of a chaotic zone, and also they used to be like Disney on one side, Harry Potter on the other. Harry Potter seems to have taken over, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these all on here for a minute, just so that I can organise and sort out the rest of this cupboard. How has he got so many more than me when we started collecting these at the same time, and we only get them on birthdays and Christmases? How has he got so many more? It's like a random board game. We have a gigantic castle, and then I don't know if you can actually see on the camera, but in this corner is just loads of alcohol and like random bits, but I don't even know if these are in date. Does mulled wine go off? I don't know. There is a date on it, but it's rubbed off. Best before February 2023. Fabulous. I think let's keep the top to pop storage, but I'm just going to push them back. So it will just be obviously Harry Potter one side, Disney the other. And I can also make note of what he's got so that I don't buy the same again. I can finally put away the anniversary ones too. Okay, perfect. So that's all done. And then we have an empty box that I don't know what to do with, but I'm sure we will find something to put in there in due time. So that's all the baskets sorted. Now to get on to doing the bathrooms and the random beauty storage that I have underneath my like dressing table. That's also really full of crap, so my god, you know when you don't think you're that much of a hoarder and then you do something like this and you realise how much of a hoarder you are? But I don't think I am that much of a hoarder. I think everyone does it. I think I'm just admitting it. And I know it always putting it on the internet is like a scary thing because you're basically opening, god my hair's really annoying. Can we tell I've been flicking it a lot? But putting yourself on the internet to say this is all the crap that I hide in my cupboards and I'm going to organise it is quite a daunting, scary thing, because most people have loads of crap in their houses but they don't broadcast it to the internet for people to see. That's basically what I'm doing, so enjoy. Welcome to my bathroom where there's a lot of stuff. This is the main bathroom that we use, so it's like the ensuite one. And there's just a lot of crap. And I'm going to also clear out the little cupboard and then give it a wipe as well because it's probably a bit dusty in there. So we're going to start from the bottom. The bathroom also needs a clean. I haven't cleaned it since like the weekend, so we're just going to ignore that there's the odd bits of like whatever. But I guess let's start from the beginning. We're actually going to start with James's stuff. That's not his, quite obviously that's my tan. But he has this little like unit thing that is full of products that I know for a fact most of them he doesn't use or they're like quite old. So I'm going to go through it and just organise it out because chances are he's probably never even going to notice. And also like things like this. I know this has been in his house for about 2 years because I remember seeing it when I first went over there. So stuff like that we're just going to get rid of. Or like this has literally nothing in it. This needs to go in the bath. My ultimate aim is actually not to have this at all when there's enough space in the cupboard, but sometimes you just got to have these things temporarily. Cry. I'm thinking let's start here. And then we can go down. St. Moritz, I'm not a fan, that can go. I didn't really like it when I used it, so I think it can leave. Remember I said I had one on the go? It's here. So I'm not really sure what to do with the bottom of this cupboard, I'll be honest. I don't really know how best to organise this, because I've got kind of like overflow like hair masks and like an extra cleanser and stuff to use when the current one runs out, etc, etc. So I think that might all just have to stay in here, and like my brow dye, you know, like toothpicks that are excess, like that kind of stuff. Basically just all the overflow, so like teeth thingies for my Invisalign, like eye drops, floss sticks, the head of my, like a spare head for my Lumi, the Lumi with the eye attachment, like that's all kind of in here. So maybe that's all just gonna have to stay in here. And then the other bits we will maneuver around. Okay, amazing, that all fits. And then I've just got in here the charger for the electric toothbrush and the Lumi, so that kind of has to stay in because obviously it's like the chargers for the things in here. But that's all done and it all fits in there. So now we can get rid of these 2 units, which is perfect because it just clears up a bit of space in here. We're nearly there. We are so nearly there. I'm on the last bathroom and then I need to tackle the bedroom, but I've hit a wall. I'm like an hour and a half in and I've already made myself coffee. I need the ammo to like get me through the last bits. I do feel quite good knowing that like the first cupboard is organised and like the cupboard in there and stuff. Like I feel good knowing it's all organised. It's making me realise that I need to start like actually using things up though, because I definitely don't moisturise every day and stuff, and I probably should, and I need to start like actually using all of these products. And to be honest, it will probably get to the point in a couple of months where I end up clearing out a few more bits, but I just want to make sure that everything that's in the cupboards and like in my home is stuff that realistically I can use before it goes off. Like, it's a great time to do this because it means that I can give stuff to friends for Christmas and like clear things, and it's also just nice to know that I can open a cupboard and there's not 5,000 things in there. Like, that was the whole aim of this. It's not to make sure that I have like no products, because I think it's really unrealistic, same as with like a capsule wardrobe, it's unrealistic to think, oh, like I need to have next to nothing to have a minimal life. Yes, if minimalism to you is having like literally nothing, then yes, but I'm on a journey to have a more minimal life, not to live like a minimalist. Like, I don't want to have no stuff, I just want to have less stuff than I currently have. And it's the same with capsule wardrobes. Like, you don't need to have just 20 items to have a capsule wardrobe. You can have a capsule wardrobe that's like 30-40 items. It's just the things that are important to you and get used. But like I said, it probably will get more minimized as time goes on. It's just for right now, this is like what's doable for me and what's like still gonna get used and all these kind of things. And like this bathroom, actually, it doesn't get used that much apart from me having a bath, but little things like when people come to stay, I always make sure that I've got in the chest of drawers under here, like body wash and a shampoo and conditioner and a cleanser, because my mum, every time my mum comes over, she doesn't bring a cleanser and like beauty bits, so I always leave like a supply of beauty stuff for my mum in this cupboard. It's basically her bathroom at this point. So little things like that, or like the backup of products, so like the backup of like body washes and stuff, it just makes sense to have in here and tuck them out of the way. But I'm gonna try and go through and sort this cupboard now. I know there's not that much in there, to be honest. It's like, it's fairly minimal anyway. It's just backups of like showery stuff and things like that, but we're gonna tackle it. Let's see what we've got in here, shall we? I mean, it's not too bad. Okay, so first things first, down here we've got I've got a little non-slip bath mat, which is actually just for when I'm in the bath, but I keep it out of the bath so that it doesn't go skank if someone gets in the shower. And then these are just like lash tinting brow things. My friend's actually borrowing the brow one, so I need it back from her, but these are just basically like my brow and lash dyes and stuff. And then in here we have a few random bits actually. So this is a little oil bottle. You put hair oil in and it helps distribute it on your scalp, but I've run out of oil, so I need to get some more of that. Tell me what your favourite hair mask is without telling me what your favourite hair mask is. Do you remember I said I keep like a backup in here for my mum? I've literally got a cleanser, and then she's got her own cleansing cloth that she uses when she comes over. That's like her little backup. I also give her a moisturiser. It's just so many things. This is actually, it looks disgusting, but this is basically to put over your plug so that the water goes in here, but it stops your bath draining as quickly, which is a game changer for me because this bath seems to drain so fast. Okay, so these are boxes that live, oh, I can't drag it over, under my dressing table. I know, I have a lot of stuff. We don't need to tell me I have a lot of stuff. But a lot of this is like used up products or like receipts and like empty pill things, broken hair things. Like, there's just a lot of stuff in here, like a shot glass for my dad, pens, like used up products. So we're gonna go through and we're just gonna sort it all out and make it just like the easiest to navigate thing ever, because it's just chaos. So we need to organise. Okay, so this is the two little baskets. So in here now we just have, that needs to go on my jewel styler thing, but I thought I'll just do it next time I use it. So this is all my hair tools and everyday products. So I've got like little hair bands in here, my hairbrush, etc., and like my heat protector and everything like that. It's really hard to push it on this carpet. And then in this one I've just got all of the lip products. I've got 2 hair clips because I use them when I'm doing my makeup sometimes, my makeup bag, and then I've got a body moisturiser in here and my gua sha. And this is actually my Wild deodorant refill because I know that it needs refilling in the next like week or so. so I've just popped this in here too, so it's easy to get to. And then I actually have this little unit that I've just bought on Amazon, which I've seen on TikTok Shop 1,000,001 times, and I just thought, you know what, it's a genius idea, so I'm going to get my hands on one. So this little top bit, is perfumes, and then James's little ones at the side here as well. And then in the top drawer, I've just got all of my daily skincare bits. So like, this is what I wear when I'm going to the gym in the morning sometimes. Not every day, but I wear this sometimes if I feel like I want a bit of a something. It's just a day wear. It's like a tinted moisturiser. Then I've got my Clinique moisturiser that I use every morning. I've got my SPF. I've got my brow and lash serums. I've got my night cream, night repair stuff. This is a hyaluronic acid serum, which is really, really good. I've got my evening eye cream, and then I've got my day eye cream, and then this one in here is actually the nighttime moisturiser. And then in the very bottom one, we've got my Wild deodorant, which I've actually bought myself. This isn't an ad or anything. I bought this, and I really like it. I got the first one nearly finished, and then I'm going to be going on to my second refill, so highly recommend. I've got some little spot patches back there, and then I've just got 2 travel fragrances in there as well for if I go anywhere. And that's this little unit thing, which is so handy because it's so tidy, and it's great. I also have these random bits that were underneath it, so we're just going to ignore those. That is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing another declutter. There's going to be so many more in this series. I think there's going to be another like 3 or 4, and I am loving doing them. I have to be honest, it's becoming quite hard to keep spaces tidy while the other spaces are messy, etc. So everywhere's kind of becoming chaos again, which is kind of annoying, but it's just one of those things when you've got a lot of stuff and decluttering. But today we're actually putting up the Christmas decorations, so when I do the living room one, it's going to be in amongst a lot of Christmas, so that's going to be coming very soon. I cannot wait to tackle some more of this house, and we're actually hosting Christmas this year, so the countdown is definitely now on to make sure that the house looks as empty as possible, because we've got quite a few family members staying, so pray for us. But yeah, crunch is on, ready to go, cannot wait. I hope you enjoyed this declutter. The next one is going to be the bedroom, which I'm really excited to do because, oh my god, the bedroom is the worst room in the entire house.